Now the another type of the overloading is the function overloading. The name is a function overloading. So as we have discussed the operator overloading, it operates on the operator. Similarly, there is a function overloading which operates on the function. Okay. So here what happens, there are a certain matches or the prototype having the same number and type of arguments to the call the appropriate function for the execution purpose. Here, some steps are there given involved for the function selection. So it tries to find an exact match with the type of actual argument, same as the formal arguments. If exact match is not found, then the compiler uses the integral promotions to the actual arguments like character to int or float to double, etc., and tries to find out the match for that particular function. Here, the function overloading, if all these steps, certain steps need to follow by the compiler, okay. So if all these steps fails after trying, then the user-defined conversion in combination with the integral promotions and the built-in conversions to find a match. If it does not find a match in spite of all above conversion, and then it will report then the error.
This is the function overloading example. In this program we are going to have the print function calling like first print function in this main function having the integer as an argument, and then next print function is having the float as an argument passing, then third is print function having the character as a passing argument, and respective function definition is written over here. For first print function integer argument is there, here cout statement is written, here is int whatever the passing 10 argument will be printed over here. Then next is for getting the argument for print function, the same name but we have a different argument, float argument. Now here as we have passed here 10.10, the getting value here 10.10 as an cout, here is float value. Then again next is print function, here we are passing 10, so in this print function it's argument taking the value as a character value 10, so here we will get the output as 10 as a character value. Example, one more example of function overloading. Here in this main function we are passing the functions like add function for the integer argument, similarly the same function name but passing arguments are the float. So for the first time it will find arguments list in the definition. In this void add int a comma int b, here it will find the match with the integer argument, so it will call the definition of add function for integer values and then print the result for sum, which is equivalent to a plus b, which we are passing 10 comma 20, so the result will be 30. Then next add function, as if we are following or passing the float values 5.5 and 6.6. Now it will again find the definition for the float or the double values. Now again here it is written as void add double a comma double b. So in this way the compiler will find out the definition for this function using this definition. So now this time the output will be again 5.5 plus 6.6. The value will be printed as output, okay, for this example.
Okay, so function overloading is used over here.